Oh, that is
Oh.
interesting.
Did you get to the end of this cutscene here? Lance?
Hang on, I'm almost done.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I just got to the end.
Man, so, okay, what are your thoughts?
Alright, it's intriguing. They essentially can use souls to amplify their power.
And use beast-like souls, too.
And beast souls, yeah.
Which, by the way, guys, I think that's how Beastmaster's gonna work. We might not be able to actually,
Oh, that would
train
stink.
pets.
That would stink.
You're gonna have to go and capture...
It would just be Blue Mage
capture...
2.0.
Well, Final Fantasy 14 doesn't really like their pet classes at all.
Yeah, I know. I utterly despise the fact that they don't like pet classes. That being said, I don't really see a problem, in theory, with the whole thing with them snatching souls at death and whatnot. My issue is, the Sea of Souls exists for a reason, and there's probably going to be some unforeseen consequence of them getting in between, or interjecting themselves into the cycle.
Yeah, well, it seems like, so they're not copying souls, they're recycling souls.
Yeah.
Right? And there's only so many times you can recycle something before you have to completely dispose of it.
Well, I don't think so. Not in this case, because the souls constantly are... There's very few new souls in...
Yeah, so they're recycling.
Aetheris. I mean, there's very few new souls in Aetheris in general. Most souls, all life, or basically all life, cycles their souls through the Ethereal Sea, or the Sea of Souls.
Yes.
And basically all souls are made out of Aether. So, no matter who you are, you're basically getting at least fragments of an old soul. I don't think the issue is less you can only recycle it so often. It's more what happens what is the exception? Because we know souls are exceptional in certain ways. Certain souls are exceptional. Like, for instance, Midgard Zomer. His soul isn't in the Ethereal Sea. He's persisting.
Well, I was gonna say... things were simpler when it was just Ascians.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one has definitely caused me to have more conversation about lore and about, you know, the science of what's going on than the other expansions, certainly.
Yeah, I don't think the issue arises with recycling souls, because in theory that can be done eternally. My concern is what happens when a soul gets into the system that can't be recycled or refuses to be recycled. There's constant examples of souls. There's plenty of examples of souls that are just too strong for either the Ethereal Sea to purge. Your soul being one of them.
I think Xenos was one too, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, when we went to the end of the universe, we were able to call people back who were able to resist the effects of the Sea of Souls.
No one's taking my boy Xeno's soul. He isn't gonna allow that to fly.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna allow that to fly.
well, okay. The other thing is this barrier. I've been thinking about this barrier since the last two scenes we saw, and to me it looks like these souls were unable to escape. So in Aetheris, you know, the soul goes up and out somewhere, the Ethereal Sea once it dies, but they couldn't get out here.
I don't know if they could wouldn't get out, because keep in mind that the regulators interfere with the normal course.
Yeah, but the regulators,
steals the soul at the point of death.
Before it can reach the ethereal sea.
Yeah, before it even can make the trip
So
to the ethereal sea.
so they're recycling.
Yeah, they're recycling souls. And they don't need to worry about running out of souls, because every new person who joins the network or who's born under the dome
is in the cloud.
Well, no, because they can just add more souls to the cloud by getting more people to put regulators on.
Yeah. Do your part.
So what I think is going to happen is we're going to be introduced to an unintentional either an unintended side effect of of processing souls in this manner. Like perhaps, I don't know, one of the reasons that we need the Sea of Souls.
Yeah, I think that Zeraljaw bit off more than he can chew, and there's gonna be some soul floating around that's gonna fuck him up even worse.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't talk about this, no! Ah! And he goes crazy and he turns into a monster. Because it said the transformation was possible after gorging souls. What if he gets greedy? You know?
Or desperate.
Yeah, I think there's a potential he could get greedy also.
Well, I don't know how greedy he would get. Greed doesn't seem to fit into his personality profile.
I don't know, someone desperate enough to not lose, maybe Wuklamok goes in and kicks his ass again.
That's not greed though, that's desperation.
Fair enough.
Like, we know he gets desperate. He got desperate because he opened, when he went to go behind all the proctors to the Golden City. And he opened the gate.
Yeah. But power does corrupt.
Power does corrupt.
So he could become greedy.
But he was already the second most powerful person in that realm. In terms of sheer skill and strength. Although, I don't remember, did they say that the disaster happened? Did they make the whole soul recycling thing in response to the disaster that caused them to throw up their barrier?
That's what it sounds like, to prevent the... You know, the... 1 second here. One second. 1 second. Hiding a tree in a forest. Really cool chill song. Nostalgia. You are so important. They didn't give you a voice actor. I know it's coming up, and I just want to see a reaction when it happens. That just means you have to perform the voices. This, oh, meanwhile, here we go. Hey, look, it's the cloud.
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, Her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Wuklamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as Argos align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Wuklamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuliolal.
You're a chump.
What now?
So, I see something else here in this scene. Lance.
Hang on, I'm going through that scene right now.
Okay. Let me know you're done. I'll wait for you. Let's take a G pose while we wait for Lance. Let's get creative. Let's take a...
finish the scene.
There was something that was said, and there was something that was not said in that last scene that I found very interesting, Lance. There must have been something going on inside of Alexandria before she enlisted the aid of Zoral Ja that would required his services. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's go back to when Zoral Ja first opened the city, because I have a theory about that. My guess is that something happened to the reflection or around the city when the barrier was erected that caused it to be separated from its reflection and cast adrift in the rift. And what caused it to suddenly appear in the source was the Golden Gate and the key that Zoral Ja had. So by opening the gate, he essentially established a connection, opening a path for the city to land. That's my working theory.
So she didn't necessarily need his strength, she needed just the bridge to be open?
Or something like that. Of course, we don't have any information. All we know is that the barrier went up to protect Alexandria from calamity of some nature.
I'm gonna speculate that it was
So that leaves two options. One, it's a city from a from a reflection that has already joined with the source, and it was just delayed for some reason, possibly by nature of the fact that it had a barrier. Or two, it got yanked from its home reflection and dragged to the source somehow.
Well, I think so. There must have been an outside force that. I think there must have been something that saw the calamity coming, and then, like the connection to the source was just severed immediately.
Either someone saw the calamity coming, or the calamity had an effect that just when it reacted with the defenses and sent it spiraling.
Yeah, okay. So. My theory is, we see the calamity coming, sever the connection, and then they've just been in perpetual floating time ever since.
Yeah, so similar to my adrift in the rift theory.
Yes.
Though I thought nothing could persist in the rift, I thought the rift was basically annihilation.
I thought the void was annihilation.
The void is the 13th. The rift is the space between the reflections.
Unless the barrier prevented it from being destroyed in the rift.
That is possible, but if all matter is made of ether, then it wouldn't matter if it had a protection. It would just be destroyed.
That's true.
Unless my understanding of the rift is entirely misinformed.
Now remember, by the way, I will say this. This is one thing about 14 storytelling that I've discovered, guys. Is that nothing is concrete. There's gonna be some sort of way that they're gonna explain themselves out of this. Where they're gonna just say, but yeah, but we're able to protect ourselves because we're cool.
Well, I mean, clearly nothing is concrete because first of all, we got dragged from the source to the first. So it is possible to jump between worlds.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it was possible for something to leave their world and then stay between worlds.
What do you guys think, chat, of all of our speculation? Is this mildly entertaining for you guys to listen to? Thunder's probably here listening. He knows. But at least Raw kind of knows that she's helping us out. By the way, very interesting. They're using the classic Final Fantasy text box colors for this text.
Oh, for the robot text?
Yeah. It's a very classic Final Fantasy window.
I do want to know more about this barrier because I think it's more than just more than just a shield of lightning aether.
Yeah.
Because we know that we've had to deal with a shield of wind aether when we went after Garuda. But I know, what's her name? Y'shtola specifically said there was something wrong about this barrier.
There's another barrier too. Alexander.
Everkeep. A tower
Yeah,
of electro.
Oh, and another
piercing
barrier.
a
The one
perpetual
around
shroud of storm
whatever
clouds.
the floating Allegan structure was.
Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9.
Hey guys, look, it's Fantasy Star Online.
Their home. What hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
Solution 9.
I assume this is the end zone, town hub.
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Maybe a residential district.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction.
Coming soon, Solution 9 housing.
A city of shimmering
Coming
electro,
soon.
replete with strange technologies that cater to every
There'll be some
conceivable
fierce
need.
competition for housing
We
here.
never dreamed the light back home in Tuliolo. Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations. And you want to know more about Sphene and Zoralja's dominion, do you not?
You had me to explore. Hey, shout out to 15 in chat. Appreciate y'all coming hang out.
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Sphene's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. Ah, the elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine.
Hey guys,
provided
look,
you
the
act like
elevator.
you belong.
All right then.
Welcome,
Let's
be
show
up there.
ourselves around.
Yes! Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector.
True View.
The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later. I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
That means Gallup is here, probably.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe.
Well, I guess,
Tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in him. You must have been through a lot together.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Elnishpir, why didn't you mention this sooner?
You want to explore together? It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
Oh great, I have to collect more Aethernet shards.
are Aethernet shards or Aether currents?
Aethernet shards.
Why?
Looks like this is a city.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is the end zone. This is like, Yomor or, Razadhan. This is a hub town.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what happens, but I'm liking the theories you're coming up with. But you guys get to watch it live. I think that's the most appealing part of the stream, and Lance and I hanging out with each other is you guys get to listen to us speculate and say what we think. We could be so far off. We're gonna get to the end and be like, that's what it is.
Well, here's the thing is, even if it's not the solution, and any one of these things isn't the solution to this, unless we're off base on some of our core theories, just because it doesn't happen this expansion doesn't mean it can't happen.
That's true. Yeah, this is not a mountain town. Are you gonna do the Aether shards, or are you gonna just go with the next quest?
I'm probably gonna run around and grab all the Aether shards.
All right, let's do it. Wait.
Wait, did I already get that Aether shard?
Yeah, residential sector. Yep. See. This feels like a PSO.
Yes, I already got that Aether shard.
I'm just gonna go clockwise.
These things aren't connected. It's a bunch of islands floating. Well, speaking of islands floating, how are we supposed to get over to the Arcadion?
That makes sense for. Yeah, PSO. Yeah. Cinnabunny, you got it. I'm gonna use my my Peloton to help me move around the town a little bit easier. Lots of really good G-pose areas I can see for future guys.
Indeed.
Nexus Arcade. Yep, all the people who finished the MSQ, they're all here hanging out. Yep. What the hell is this? I got a squirrel head. Oh my god. Oh, where's this thing at? Lance, you see this on the screen? What the hell is this? Look at us, for 7.5 million gil. Get a mount. I'm not doing it. Nightmare Red.
Wait, how much did that cost?
7.5 million.
Gil?
Yeah.
Or a rider?
Yes. Some of you big ballin' crafters out there that make money. I know some of y'all already got this.
Wouldn't take.
Did you find a way to the other side? Is there a bridge going over there or what?
I don't know. I can't find a path.
I think I see it. Hold on. Very interesting how the 8th rate looks here. Even the 8th rite is futuristic. He's already tortured us with the Mankini. Oh, you mean this one? You guys like the Speedo. Don't lie to yourselves.
Oh, so that's how you get across.
It's a very big city. I like the colors. I would say this is like a mix of PSO and a little bit of Tron.
Yeah, it does.
Because of the motorcycles. Oh, there's definitely gonna be housing here.
Absolutely.
It might take them a few years though.
Well, I think that before that, they're gonna do whatever they're planning with their interstellar thing.
Oh yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Alright, let's see here. There. So you're saying if I could get just a few million more gil, I can get myself a bike.
Let's see. The architecture I find very, very cool too. Happy 4th of July. Or less, hope your stream goes good. It's going well, Shadow Angel. How you doing? Have you done Dawntrail? Are you over here? Or are you not over here? Spoiler warning if you're not. Did you listen to Lance and I kind of speculating on things over the last last hour or so?
Already on the extreme trials, huh?
Shadow Angel and nah. It's good to see you. All right, I'm done.
I'm not. I got stuck for a while, and now I'm making the round again to make sure I'm not missing anything. Intriguing.
Now, if you need to verify which ones you do or do not have attuned, you can always go to another Aethernet shard, and once you can see which ones you can teleport to, you'll know which ones you can't go to yet. That'll be grayed out.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go stand next to Home Slice over here while we wait for Lance to catch up. do some G poses while we wait for him. We're gonna, of course, sit down and use our beloved change pose button. For those of you that know, there is a change pose option here. Lance, did you know there's a change pose?
Yes, Red, I did know there's a change pose.
Knowledge is power. Took me 10 years to figure it out. Oops.
Alright, I'm down to my last one.
Take your time. Alright, glasses off for this one.
Alright. That's all of them. Be right back. unlocked all the aetheryte shards.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Oh, fine.
There we go. New adventure plate is complete. The heck?
Ah! There you are! Lamati!
Sphene!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request, you say?
Yes, an important one. I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
Wait, what?
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you ask the impossible. Zeralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zeralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihyolal. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please, So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around? Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Oh, that's cool. She must have unlocked flying here. Oh, that's crazy. You're like laying there like, one more Aether Current, guys. One more. I can't find this thing. How do I get up there? Just, the eyes are closed. You're just like, man, Aether Currents. Where's my compass?
Something. Something tells me that whatever reflection they came from had an extreme aether imbalance towards lightning.
Yep. Very, very interesting, lads.
Indeed.
You just leave. Have a good night. Thank you, Stid Bunny. Thanks for coming in. Hope you have a great, Thursday or Friday. Have a great Friday.